I'm Mike Dwyer.
I'm Darian Rashid.
And we were doing a group therapy workshop on all the things that you found miserable in trying to do Scrum and Agile. We've asked our team to please tell us what they think was important to share with you. And they said
that first of all, that training and consistent coaching, so coaching and training that are consistent with each other are essential to being able to do a proper implementation.
And more importantly, they said, do it.
Don't sit around and think about it.
Get in there and do it. Don't play games.
Start, and very essential, no matter how big or small you are, start small. But start vertical. Mike likes to call it a sushi slice. I like to think about a cake, right, cutting right through. Start with some BAs, product owners, product management, team, QA people. Don't just throw this at a few developers and say, hey, they're doing Scrum and we expect hyper-productivity. Okay? Start small, but start with all of them. And if you can get them all in the same training, that would be ideal.
More importantly, we were talking about the fact that Agile and Scrum are not a software development approach. It's a transformation of the way you provide value to your customers. Okay? It's a sushi slice of your organization in little slices.
And with that sushi slice, show some results. Everybody gets hung up on the tactics. We're not doing Scrum because we're not doing this or we're not doing that. The end is the value that we're giving out to the customer, to the stakeholders, right? Making us more money. Show results, however small, and build on that. Important to remember is just because the first iteration didn't go your way or the second one is not a failure. It is an outcome. And that outcome can be inspected and adapted, right? Words we hear a lot, but that means look at it and don't beat yourselves up, right? In Christopher's terms, it's not blame or shame, right? It is what it is. Now, our responsibility, trying to tie it in here for you there, is to say, how can we close the gaps that we see? Where do we want to go? Or in Christopher's terms, what do we want? Right? And that's what those retrospectives are for. And those will help you get those results, show those results incredibly quickly, and that goes viral.
Now, the last thing that we think we want to share is the fact that if you're constantly, incrementally improving in small amounts from your retrospective, if that team is doing it, they are, at least in my opinion, agile. So when you stop improving, that you stop being agile. That means you have to say no sometimes when they want you to take on more than your teams are ready to do. And you have to say, no, we're not a cookie cutter. And no, it's a sum gestalt, to use a psychology term, of all these teams' differences that provide the power of this organization to dominate this market space. Thank you.